Headlines of this edition: city leaders discussed and propose coordination and organizational support for the National Workers' Football Championships 2023. The Congress of Delegates 2023-2028 term held by the Việt-Nam-Laos Friendship Association in Cần Thơ City. The State Bank of Vietnam has signed cross-border payment mechanism agreements with 5 Southeast Asian countries. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. Late on the afternoon of September 12th, leaders of Cần Thơ City came to discuss and propose coordination and organizational support for the National Workers' Football Championship 2023 in the Southwestern region to be held in Cần Thơ City. This is a national movement playground held for the first time, expected to create opportunities for workers and laborers to showcase their talents, exchange and learn experiences, and strengthen solidarity. And at the same time, it is also one of the activities to welcome the Congress of Trade Unions at all levels and the 13th Congress of Vietnam Trade Union for 2023-2028 term.
The tournament has 64 teams participating, drawn equally into 8 groups, competing in 8 regions, and then competing in the national finals. Participating athletes are male workers and direct production workers. Priority will be given to workers working in enterprises, in industrial parks, and export processing zones. The Southwest Regional Tournament will be held in Cần Thơ City from September 29th to October 1st. Within the framework of the tournament, Cần Thơ is one of 3 localities where the Workers' Day will take place, with many activities to take care of material and spiritual life for workers. After hearing the proposals and recommendations of the tournament organizing committee, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Nguyễn Văn Hiếu affirmed that Cần Thơ City welcomed the initiative to organize a playground for workers on a national-wide scale. City leaders and departments will create favorable conditions for the successful organizations of the tournament and side activities, contributing to taking good care of the material and spiritual life of workers.
The Việt-Nam-Laos Friendship Association in Cần Thơ City organized the Congress of Delegates 2023-2028 term with the theme of Solidarity, Friendship, Cooperation, Development, ended successfully. Deputy head of the National Assembly delegation of Cần Thơ City, Đào Chí Nghĩa, was elected to hold the position of chairman of the association. At the Congress, the Deputy Consul General of the Lao People's Democratic Republic in Ho Chi Minh City and the Vice Chairman of the Việt-Nam-Laos Friendship Association highly appreciated the activities of the Việt-Nam-Laos Friendship Association in Cần Thơ City, which have contributed to building and developing the friendly relationship between the two countries. Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường requested the association to continue performing 3 key tasks, namely continuing propaganda and raising awareness of all classes of people, maintaining, developing, and bringing the cooperative relationship with the Laos Consulates General and Lao partners more and more effectively, going into depth and closer connection with the Central Committee of the Việt-Nam-Laos Friendship Association, in addition to expanding and strengthening the friendly relations and practical cooperation between Cần Thơ and 2 sister provinces, namely Savannakhet and Champasak. The delegation of the 9th Military Zone High Command, led by Colonel Thống Nhất, Deputy Commander, Chief of Staff of the Military Zone 9, inspected the practice combat base of the Ministry of Defense of Cần Thơ City.
The practice combat base area, fortifications, and preparation of logistical and technical aspects for drills have completed about 70% of the workload. Colonel Thống Nhất, Deputy Commander, Chief of Staff of the Military Zone 9, acknowledged and highly appreciated the close coordination and efforts of forces, departments, and localities, requesting that the Ministry of Defense of the city continue to focus on directing and mobilizing forces and means, encouraging cadres and soldiers to overcome difficulties, complete items, adjust, and supplement a number of fortification positions to ensure the requirements and absolute safety in all aspects.
On September 13th morning, The Department of Home Affairs opened a training course on skills in archival work in 2023. During 3 days, from September 13 to 15, 84 civil servants in charge of clerical and archival work at commune, ward, and township levels learned the following topics: overview of clerical and archival work, correction and identification of archives, select and supplement documents to the agency archives, preservation and preservation of the use of archives, from then applied to the performance of tasks, improve the effectiveness and efficiency of professional work. Hanoi National University is hosting the launching ceremony of the Star Award 2023, an English contest for students across the country.
Over 11 years of organization, the Student English Contest is a playground for foreign language exchange between union members and students of universities and colleges. This year, the Star Awards contest was held in Hanoi with the theme of Vietnamese youth with cyberspace. The competition takes place from September 15 to December 1st. The semi-finals of the cluster will take place from October 13 to 18 in 6 clusters across the country. The national final round will take place on December 1st at Hanoi National University.
Vietnam Digital Media Association announces and launches the Vietnam Digital Content Innovation Awards, or VCA 2023 for short. This is also the first time in Vietnam that there is an award for organizations and individuals operating in the field of digital content creation. In Vietnam, data in 2022 shows that there are at least 20,000 employees operating in the field of content creation with a revenue of up to $800 million. Movies, animation, online music, online games, audiobooks, comics, photos, content design, online education are promising areas of the content industry. In that context, the Vietnam Digital Content Innovation Award was born to encourage the digital content creation community to create high-quality content products with profound cultural and educational values, bringing good values to domestic and international users. The Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Processors, or VASEP, informed that the U.S. Federal Register Office had just announced the preliminary results of the 19th anti-dumping duty administrative reform for Vietnamese frozen crab fillets entering the U.S. market.
According to the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Processors, the 19th preliminary anti-dumping duties decreased compared to the final results of the previous review period. As of August 15, Vietnam's trade exports to the U.S. reached $169 million, down 59% over the same period last year. The U.S. is not a very optimistic market for Vietnamese dried fish in the first months of this year due to inflation and high inventories, economic decline. However, during the year-end festive season, inventories gradually decreased, and the results after the U.S. inspection will create positive sentiment for Vietnamese dried fish enterprises to the U.S. in the last months of the year.
The State Bank of Vietnam has just signed cross-border payment mechanism agreements with 5 Southeast Asian countries. Accordingly, Vietnam will join Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, the Philippines, and Singapore to connect payment systems by using QR codes for retail transactions. QR code payment allows users not to carry cash and still be able to pay for items at retail stores. Users only need to have a smartphone and a bank account. When paying, users give the phone's camera to scan the code, and the system will automatically deduct money from the bank account. This payment method helps Vietnamese tourists who do not need to exchange money and do not need to carry a lot of cash but can still pay for food, drinks, and shopping simply and conveniently when traveling in the above 5 countries. And last but not least, we have the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, Cần Thơ TV.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.